If you don't live in the Midwest of the good old United States, or if you have not heard, the Midwest of the good old United States, or the majority of the Midwest of the good old United States, is experiencing a deep, deep cold freeze. Now, when I say cold freeze, you might be wondering exactly what does he mean by this cold freeze? Well, I'm talking about single digit highs, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And sometimes it's negative degree highs, -2, -5, something like that. And up to -20 wind chills. Woo! Doesn't that just make you just give you the shivers? If you've never experienced this type of cold, boy, are you lucky. And for those of us who have experienced this type of cold on numerous occasions, this is something that you never, ever, ever can get used to. I mean, this is the type of weather that is so disrespectful that you can walk out of the house and in 1 minute, you can suffer frostbite. It is vital to dress warmly. Cover your head. Even if you got to put two hats on. Face covering, anything. Cover your mouth, your nose, and everything. And look like a cold ninja. Frozen ninja or something. You know, cover your face. Any parts that's visible. Cover any parts that's visible. Because you instantly freeze up. I'm talking about single digit highs. And wind chills of -20 or more. Think about that. If you've never experienced that, think about that. Think about how you feel. Think about the extreme cold that is. But like you got to dress warmly, have layers, put layers on, gloves definitely, 2 pair of socks, 2, 3 pair of socks. Make sure you have your long johns and some everything. Maybe have 2 long johns on or something. I don't know, but you got to get yourself together to face something like this. This is a formidable opponent, if you will. I hear some people from considerably warmer places throughout the year complain about how cold it is when it reaches like 40 degrees or 30 degrees. And I understand because that's colder for them, colder than they're used to it being where they're at. But I wondered silently to myself, would they be able to survive in the Midwest? Because the Midwest will test how much intestinal fortitude you have as far as facing cold. That is a true testament. And until you face the monster of the Midwest cold, you haven't not seen cold. One of the bright spots of extreme cold, though, is you won't see too many people unnecessarily hanging out. If a person is out in the extreme cold, more than likely they have a reason or a valid reason to be out. So it's not as congested on the streets. The streets are kind of empty, so to speak, in comparison to when it's warmer outside. But that intense cold will keep many of folks inside, sheltered. So I guess that's kind of a bright spot. Not too many people just hanging out for the heck of it in extreme cold weather like the Midwest is experiencing, or the majority of the Midwest is experiencing now. That's just not going to happen. So yes, we're going through this extreme cold phase in the majority of the Midwest of the United States right now. But I, for one, wouldn't trade it for anything. I'll just put on my hat, my face mask, my gloves, double coats, long johns, pants, boots, double socks, heat my socks up, whatever I need to do, because I, for one, love the four seasons of an area. I embrace the four seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. All four seasons. I love that. I love to feel in the changing of the weather, the four seasons. I love it. It's just it brings something to me. So I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like I said, this right here is extreme cold blast, but hey, it's part of winter. It's part of winter. It's part of living in the Midwest. And like I love it. Like I said, nothing beats the four seasons. You can have them states or them places where it's warm throughout. Y'all enjoy that. Y'all can stay there and enjoy it being warm throughout the year. But I'll take my four seasons, no matter how cold it gets, or because winter lasts several months, couple of months. Winter only lasts a couple of months. In most Midwest, when we have the summers, we have the best summers and springs in the Midwest. So we got to face a couple of months of winter, extreme cold like we're going through now. I mean, you could dress warmly. You could dress warmly to a degree to protect yourself from the extreme cold. Is it tough? Is that cold tough? Yes, it is, but it can be tolerated. It can be dealt with. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like, for one, I wonder how many more of you that stay in the Midwest feel the same way. You embrace the four seasons of the year: spring, summer, fall, and winter. No matter what it brings. If that's you, leave that in the comments. Let me know in the comments about that. Do you embrace this four seasons, or would you prefer to be somewhere where it's warm throughout the year? I would really be interested to know. So leave a comment below on that. But yeah, or if you're someone that stays in somewhere where it's warm throughout, and you find the four seasons, the four different climate seasons interesting, let me know in the comments as well. Or you might have stayed in the Midwest before, and or the East Coast, or anywhere that experiences the four seasons, and you move to somewhere where it's warm throughout, and you want to you miss the four seasons. You miss the four seasons of the year. Let me know in the comments as well. With that, I'm going to tough it through with all my fellow Midwesterners. And hey, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna tolerate it. We're gonna climb this mountain. We're gonna make it work, and we're gonna overcome this. And it'll be over before we know it. So with that, I'm gonna end the video right here. Please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from this channel. I thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate it. I'm out on this one. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! One love. Stay safe. Stay warm, especially if you're in the Midwest. And continue to be blessed always.